doubles and coffee, ERLA, ERLA, ERLA. When you start off not so qualified, not so bright, not so experienced, when you go on the range as a commissioner of police at 59 years old and you post a video showing that you can't shoot a gun, ERLA, it's very important when you open a can of worms and you will understand what inside the can, what would come out the can, and the men who are advising you to open the can of worms, can't even stay awake, one of them. One of them is a pump-sitting narcoleptic idiot, and the next one is an arrogant megalomaniac. You know who will suffer, ERLA? ERLA, I was leaving this for a while to hope that you catch your senses. ERLA, you are going down a road to attack and to follow instructions on firearm license holders, legal firearms. ERLA, people with legal firearms are not the problem in Trinidad and Tobago. No matter how much Rowley and Fitzgerald, Talbot, narcoleptic, sativa, sleepy, ride a horse with an 8-year-old boy in front of him on a saddle, no matter how much they tell you, ERLA, they cannot create an issue that does not exist. But ERLA is your name on the letters, is your name on the case, is your name. ERLA, if you are saying that since 2004, when the law was amended, that each 3 years, firearm users were supposed to reapply because their FULs expired, that meant since 2007, ERLA, if there were approximately 26,000 legal firearm holders who had licenses, by 2007 and onwards, all these firearms were illegal. So all the officers, judicial officers, lawyers, businessmen, politicians, ministers, anybody who had a firearm for more than 3 years since 2004, and the police did not make them reapply and renew like a driver's license, or we have to reapply and renew every certain period. All of these people are culpable. So you are saying, ERLA, that all these citizens of good standing who have no criminal record and so on, now because Fitzgerald, Talbot, Hines and PNM and Rowley tell you, run down firearms users, that all these people have been walking around with illegal firearms, ERLA. On top of that, the police who were receiving money because every year legal firearm holders pay their fee, whether it was $150 and then it went up to $300. And remember last year they didn't even have receipt in the book, and the officers giving receipt and so on, that all those officers are culpable because they're breaking the law and renewing and accepting money for licenses that had expired. What about all the businessmen and all the officers and so on who have legal firearms, who may have utilized their weapons to stop criminals and criminal activity? They were using an illegal firearm to stop an activity. So therefore all these people were breaking the law. All these people now have to be charged with carrying and possessing an illegal firearm. ERLA, ERLA, what you really doing? ERLA, since 2004, different commissioners of police have just renewed and allowed legal firearm holders to renew their license, and therefore made it legitimate and extended the life of these firearms and these licenses. You are now trying to say that because the law states in section 17.2 that every 3 years you have to renew it, that you want people to go now and do that? You are going to enforce a law that has not been enforced for 20 years? Well, let me ask you this way, ERLA. If somebody have a FUL after 2004 and did not renew it in 2007, 2010, 2013 and so on, what exactly are they going to renew now? Because according to you, it would have been expired since 2007. Therefore, it would not exist. Therefore, the FUL does not exist. So what you're telling people to go and renew something that does not exist. So are you saying that all legal firearm holders now have to go and reapply and join the 60,000 that waiting for you 100 per year to approve their licenses? ERLA, you didn't think it through. ERLA, you may not be that smart. ERLA, take the Douglas stupid advice. Withdraw this stupid policy. Withdraw it quickly. Come out of the court. Just tell people quietly, Nairi, Alfonso, and Tofik, and whoever in the court there, just tell them sorry and thank you for the information. You will move ahead and you will find a way to carry on. Because ERLA, legal firearms is not the problem. More citizens should have legal firearms because ERLA, you cannot protect us. We are dying in front of primary schools. We are dying in the marketplace. We dying sitting down drinking a Carib. We dying eating food. We dying at home. We dying in the bush. We dying on the road. We dying in car. We being murdered right through. Bullets and illegal firearms rain. And you taking basket from Rowley and Fitzgerald, a Talbot, narcoleptic, sleepy, ride a horse. The man didn't even know he shouldn't ride a horse with a 8-year-old boy in front of him. You taking basket from him. ERLA is your name. ERLA, you live all your life and nobody knew you. Now ERLA, you come out, you didn't deserve it. And now everybody know you, ERLA. And it's not looking good, girl. Go and put on a tea dress and drink a little tea, okay? ERLA, take the Douglas advice. Stop it. Stop taking basket. The can of worms, judges, lawyers, politicians, ministers, police, former commissioners of police, prison officers, our army officers, our businessmen, professors, all illegal ERLA. Carrying and keeping illegal firearms and ammunition. You're going to have to charge 26,000 people. ERLA, stop it now, ERLA. Just stop.